molweni, and welcome to lesson number 5. So firstly, a recap of where you should be and what you should have covered already. You would have done pronunciations and be pronouncing all your different consonants correctly. You'll be waxing your clicks, and you will be saying a really confident, simple greeting, something that you feel you can do effortlessly in either direction. And of course, you know your 3 sentences really, really well. You've got to know those 3 sentences. In fact, you've got to know all of those things that I've just mentioned really well before doing today's lesson. Don't move on until you feel comfortable and as if you've integrated what we've already learnt. And that means practice. So, lesson 5, clarification phrases. Okay, so now you're beginning to have a conversation with people and you're beginning to escape that conversation. However, you will now begin to start expanding your Xhosa as you learn new things with each lesson that you do, with each conversation that you have, with each book that you pick up. And of course, what's really important is that you start to get into a mindset where you try to remain in Xhosa brain mode as much as possible. So what this means is that when you start getting stuck, don't go to the comfort zone of English. Rather try and stay in Xhosa. And that means you need to use clarification phrases. The other very useful element of these phrases is that they will communicate to the Xhosa person that you are serious about learning Xhosa, and also it will help them to understand where you're at, whether you are understanding, whether you're not understanding, because of course if you're saying something's really well, people will assume you know more than perhaps you do. So, good one to start is, I get you, I understand you. Ndiyakuva. Ndiyakuva. I don't get you, I don't understand you. Andikuva. Andikuva. Don't speak so fast. Suku khawuleza. Khawuleza being fast, suku being a shortened version of don't, so suku khawuleza. And you might punctuate that with one of your earlier escape sentences, which was, I only speak a little bit. Ndithetha kancinci nje. Then you might ask someone to repeat something. Please repeat. Khawuphinde. Khawuphinde. And maybe you might even ask them to repeat it in English. Khawuphinde ngesingesi. Or okanye, khawuphinde ngesiXhosa, but kodwa suku khawuleza. Don't rush. Another very useful word is, what are you saying? Uthini. Uthini. Now, uthini can be used in a number of ways. For instance, what are you saying in English? Uthini ngesingesi. What are you saying in Xhosa? Uthini ngesiXhosa. And it can be used as part of your translation system. So you might say to someone, how do you say this phrase? And you would just say, Uthini, where is the toilet? NgesiXhosa. If you want to know a word in Xhosa or translate it either way, you can say, what is that word in Xhosa? Yintoni elephant ngesiXhosa. Or what is yintoni indlovu ngesingesi. Cool, so guys, learn those clarification phrases, learn them off by heart, make sure you know them. Again, get comfortable with them. If you're comfortable with them, you'll be able to go anywhere and you'll be asking people for clarity. You can invite people to help you with your Xhosa. You can ask them to write things down and really, really to help you, to coach them as how to speak with you so that they can really help you. Awesome, guys. Keep it up. Enkosi.